I got a question for you people. Are there any females out there who think I'm cool? Okay. Last video I made, I dedicated to a girl. She thinks I'm horrible, I guess. Okay. It's not about me. This is about the extremely colorful weather we're having. And even though dead bodies are racking up, piling up, I have to keep a semi-humorous attitude because, or else I wouldn't be able to do this, especially since I don't really make any money at it, like less than $1 an hour. So, if I'm just going to work my ass off to be broke and be miserable, that is no good, people. So we had major horrible situations in California when the weather and the rain was much worse than predicted, except by me. I predicted that the rain would be much higher totals and the destruction would be much worse than what they were predicting. Okay, which is not a good reason to fund Thor News because I can tell you things that the weather guys can't. And we got a giant storm sweeping in. Now, look how colorful this map is. And I just woke up because it's been I've made like 23 videos this month. It's like 2.3 a day. And if I'm making 2 weather videos a day, that means the weather is extremely active. So this is our pattern. So that storm that just totally devastated parts of California is now moving slowly across the United States and will exit out the Atlantic. So we got big problems coming from the middle of America. Ohio Valley, Indiana, Minnesota, Missouri. And then we're going to watch this rain, snow, sleet mix throughout the west, or east, sorry. As I mentioned, I just woke up. I slept 12 hours after working like 12 hours a day every day. Man, the 2 storms, the first winter hurricane and then California mudslides were just too nasty for me. So watch. We have giant bands moving through. And I have a feeling this low down here is going to kind of form and then hook up with our normal quasi-coastal rain band storm. And I actually think it'll stretch back farther into Texas, into Houston. So Houston will see rain, possibly even a little sleet, snow, ice mix from this. This is not a professional forecast. This is me guessing. And so I think this whole band is going to connect up. And we're going to see a ton of Gulf moisture go up through up the whole coast into Florida and just up the whole coast. We've seen the drill. All right, and this is the 13th. Oh, the new models are out. So we're not going to get that far. But as you can see, Saturday, I guess it begins. What day is today? Wednesday? So that we're about here. Thursday, Colorado, you'll be getting snow. Mexico, Nebraska. So, yeah, you can see the thingy. And I'll do better videos on it now that I'm awake and I can edit and stuff. Yeah, prepare for another multiple storm. And the thing is, in the last projections, it showed California getting several rain, not giant events, but over the next 2 weeks, California will be getting some more rain. Here's the thing we'll get into later. Not now, because I need to talk about it. And I didn't really want to be the one to point this out to everybody. Because as Dutch mentioned when we were talking about the West Coast volcanoes, sometimes we wish people would figure this stuff out and let people know. It's not always fun telling people. The first people to tell people. But see this giant rain band, which I noted a week or 2 ago? It's stationary, bro. Like, it's just sitting there. It's literally like pouring moisture from where the tip of Mexico meets South America. And our earthquake was right about here. So it pretty much starts from where the earthquake zone was and then just pours moisture straight into the atmosphere. Do you hear me? So that's really scary. If we could watch it from the moon, which we can't, it would just be like this continual stream of like 4,000 mile per hour water coming out of the middle of our planet. So that's interesting, right? Yes, it is. Talk more about it later. But, you know, it's like when people down thumbs or don't like, it's like, dude, I give you so much science and information you're not getting anywhere. Your down thumbs must come from your cognitive dissonance or your jealousy. All right, so these are wind gusts, I think. But look at this. Man, like, that's our situation. And so, I don't know, at times, like when I work, you know, I made work like, I don't know, 100 hours a week. Made less than $1 an hour. tell people like, hey, we got to come together. And nobody's really listening. You know, like I don't see any groups forming up. And even the people are like, oh, it's all chemtrails. They're all controlling the weather. Well, wouldn't they give you more incentive to like form groups in your communities and start to work together with people? Like yelling that it's chemtrails or that people are controlling the weather. How does that help, man? I'm at least pointing out all the weird weather wave trends, saying, hey, we got to come together, people. Like if we don't band together as one Earth family or one American family soon, we're going to be in deep trouble because this weather is destroying homes and infrastructure faster than we can rebuild it. If you track the last year. So we got major problems. And at some point, we're going to need a major rebuilding situation. But, I don't know, it's kind of like, I guess the aliens are controlling everybody's minds, so everybody's just doing dipshitty things all the time. And so, I don't know, I'm in a weird place right now, where I'm trying to give everybody information, I'm trying to save lives, I'm trying to show you guys what's going to happen when you need to be prepared, while at the same time maintaining a sense of humor and enjoying life. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah, this is the European. So yeah, we got a large event for the entire East Coast again. And then you got another wave coming in to the West Coast. So we got major problems, man. Major problems. So let's go GFS real quick. And I'll get out of this one. And everybody can go back to their day. But if you are in the middle of America or on the East Coast, definitely watch out for the storm. Granted, it's 2 or 3 days away, but anytime to prepare, I would have extra supplies in your house, candles, matches, flashlights, cans of beans, water. And notice there's a lot of wind coming out of, because this is the giant system. I should put in rain and snow. My whole thing is I think it extends down into the Gulf, like our Quetzalcoatl rainstorms have. And so you're going to watch it drag and rake. And we might even get a low pressure system that hooks up with it and then feeds a ton of moisture all the way up. So once again, just like California, where they didn't get the rainfall totals right, or the snow totals, or the sleet totals, or the ice totals, that may happen again. And notice how the two waves are split. I think that's from the mountains. That's what Cranky Weather Guy said. He's really smart. And then it'll all form up. So I think the bottom end precipitation could be worse than we're seeing. Who knows, man? Who knows? I just want to make this quick video to let you guys know. Yep, we're now in another period for the West. Wait. And so I just thought I'd let everyone know. Like a lot of this snow and stuff up here has not melted or thawed, so we got problems. But everybody knows that. We've been talking about it for a while. What are we going to do about it? Maybe nothing. All right. I love you guys either way. God bless everyone. If I'm a little wacky, then, like I said, I've been working my ass off for 10 straight days, man, and watching, parts of the East Coast fill with 3 feet of water and then freeze like a popsicle, and then watching the West Coast get like so many feet of mud filling homes and neighborhoods. It takes a toll, man. And I think you matter. Everybody matters. But with the situation the way it is, it's hard for me to take everybody's opinion seriously. And you don't have to take my opinion seriously. I'm just showing you information. I'm saying, like, you got a lot of dead bodies piling up and nobody seems to care. Then it just, I'm wondering how much time we got left. Because this ain't going to work. How we're doing things sure as hell ain't going to work. And so it's kind of like just enjoy life as much as you can while civilization is still standing. Okay? Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Peace out.